Romance authors have learned in great detail how to craft romantic partners for their lead characters. But sometimes a story calls for a different type of relationship. I'm talking about the best friend, the sidekick, the buddy. How are those characters written in a way that portrays genuine closeness? In this edition of Inside the Author's Studio, we're going to explore how to write non-romantic partners. What makes audiences believe Xena and Gabrielle are more than just friends, while Hercules and Aeolus are merely buddies? A couple of things. First, they wanted to. Second, the writers and producers recognized the demand and started to sprinkle in subtext for the characters that alluded to Xena and Gabrielle being more than just friends, while Hercules and Aeolus were more like brothers. Sometimes it's a fine line between characters loving each other like family and falling in love. But to realistically portray either, they are approached similarly by building layers just like in real life. When you meet a new person, you're not immediately best friends. It takes time to build that level of trust. The same thing goes when writing a novel. A visual representation of this is the TV series Two Broke Girls. Max and Caroline start out as roommates. They become business partners and evolve into a sisterhood. Their bond happens gradually over the length of the series, backed by specific events that show them growing closer. Do you need to take that long to build the bond between characters in your book? Not unless you want to. A shared experience, such as some type of peril or past trauma, can start the friendship off fast. Then, over time, it will grow stronger or fall apart, whatever your story calls for. A great place to look for inspiration are the buddy cop movies prevalent in the 1980s. Lethal Weapon does a great job of this, as they pair two opposite type characters together who, on paper, don't share any commonalities, but through heightened circumstances, they quickly become close as blood. You can also start your story with an inferred history, such as J.R.R. Tolkien did in The Lord of the Rings. Samwise and Frodo start off with an implied rich history that grows deeper as they set off for Mordor together. One of the best depictions of implied history that I've seen is the television show Castle. Through dialogue alone, the show succeeded in implying a rich history between the characters of Kate Beckett and Javier Esposito. Simply through their conversations, you get a sense that they've been through some shit together during their time on the Force. The way Beckett refers to him as Javi or Esposito shows an implied friendship that runs deep. The way Esposito can speak openly about things with Beckett that border on crossing the line shows a level of trust. The secret to developing a bond with a sidekick or a friend throughout the story is the same as deepening friendships in real life. Shared interests, relatable backstories, vulnerabilities, and camaraderie. That's it for this edition of Inside the Author's Studio. Join us next time as we continue to explore more themes and topics to help you on your writing journey.